All right, it's 8 o'clock, and let's put it on. Here we go. Our good friend Wayne Wolf joining us. Good morning, Wayne. How are you?
Good morning. How are you? I'm good. How are you?
Well, I'm doing well because...
We're not talking football either.
No, it's amazing that we're not talking football. Jacob Morris, meteorologist Jacob, was just in here a moment ago, and he was telling me that 40 degrees next week, 45 on Thursday. That's my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
He
Not
gave
just
me 40... Yes, not just my birthday, by the way. It's
birthday.
my daughter's as well.
Yeah.
So, which is pretty awesome. But we didn't get you in to talk weather, nor did we talk about my birthday. We're talking bowling.
Yeah.
The 40th, it's the 40th annual KFYR TV Budweiser Bowling Classic. Midway Lane starting tomorrow. The stepladder finals on Sunday. And for the first time ever, Mr. Wolf is on the call.
That's right. Our sports guy, Luke Gamble, is off on a holiday vacation, and they're like, oh, my God, who do we get to do this? No, I'm really looking forward to it. Brian Gehring and I are going to be calling the action. I have worked that bowling tournament 15 to 20 years.
You've worked it before.
In various capacities,
okay.
Either as a floor director, making sure the checks get out there to everybody and the trophies are lined up, or in the truck. We used to do it from the truck. We had this mobile truck. Not anymore. Everything is... You know, it's advanced to the point where I think there are very few of us out at Midway Lanes. Most of the people are here in the control room.
Yep.
Yeah, and so I've always enjoyed that. It moves quickly. It starts with 5 guys. Number 5 seed plays the 4th seed. Then the winner of that plays 3, 2, and 1, and so it goes. And the competition is great. It moves right along. I really enjoy that bowling tournament.
You've called different sports, football, basketball. How does preparing for this differ from preparing for a football?
The one thing, if I'm going to do a basketball game between Century and Minot, I know who's playing, and I know who the teams are, and I can work on that and talk to the coaches and prepare, which I always do. Here, I have no idea who the 5-step finalists, step-ladder finalists are going to be. I don't know if they're going to be from Minneapolis and Fargo or from Bismarck and Mandan. I don't know that. We won't know that till probably 20 minutes before we go on the air.
How many games are they playing? Let's say you get to the final game starting Saturday. What are we looking at? 15, 20 games?
Something like that. And we were talking about that. I was up the last 3 days. I was up in Minot for the KMOT Ag Expo, and we were talking about that. How many games these guys have to go through just to get to the finals. And Todd Talene up there goes, my thumb would be falling off. And that's true, but these guys and gals are used to it. And, you know, that's what they do all season long as far as bowling is concerned.
Exactly. Do you have any connection to bowling? Are you a bowler yourself? Did you ever bowl in a league? Or
no, never did.
Never did, huh?
I was joking. Now, Jacob Morris, is evidently he was in a league when he was younger, too. And I said, well, the first thing I'm going to ask when we go on the air on Sunday is when do they put the bumpers out? You know, it really gets some credibility right off the bat. And when does the music start with all the
when do they turn the lights down and the music comes up, right?
You know, because, you know, I understand bowling, like I said, but I never was very good at it. To this day, if I hit triple digits while I'm bowling, it's been a good day. Are you a bowler?
Yes. You know, growing up in my hometown, which Rolla, little bigger than Eureka, right? About 1,200. We had a bowling alley.
Rub it in.
Well, we had a bowling alley.
You've been to Eureka too, haven't you?
I have,
so
a few times.
I'll take it as gospel.
But the reason I bring it up is because Rolla's got a bowling alley. And in the 80s, that was very popular. My parents bowled on a weeknight, Thursday night league or whatever it was. And then I, growing up on Saturday mornings, would roll. And I took second in state as an individual. No. Yes, individual, second in state, but it was a junior junior bowling league.
Well, but still. No, we had junior bowling leagues too, but I live 25 miles out of town. So, how many lanes do you remember?
There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12 lanes.
Wow.
12 lanes.
Yeah, Lyric Lanes in Eureka, I think, had 4 or 5.
4 or 5. Okay, well, you still had a pretty decent sized bowling alley.
The Lyric.
Yeah. I was once at a home in Fargo that had 4 lanes, thank you, in the basement.
Wow. Yeah.
That's pretty nice, right?
Well, I will say this. I got pretty darn good at Wii bowling.
Oh.
You ever do that?
Yes, I did for my daughters. Yes, we had so much fun.
You get stiff as a dog the next day because you bowl and you bowl and you bowl, and pretty soon the next day your arm's hanging there and your behind is all stiff. Yes, exactly right.
So this is the 40th annual, Wayne. I mean, so what makes this tournament so special within the community?
Number one, the way it's run. When Jim Mellon started this, what would have been now 39, 40 years ago, I mean, just the way it's run, the prize money and everything else, it is just the premier bowling event in this part of the country, and that holds true yet today. We get people from all over the place. I say we. The bowlers show up all from region wide, and so you get a really good set of competitors that are out there. It's run so smoothly. I mean, it is almost down to the minute when everything wraps up, so we're ready for the 5 finalists, and it's just a super well-run tournament. And it's so interesting, too, because as they wrap things up on Sunday morning to get down to the final 5, there are a lot of people at Midway Lanes, a lot of people. And just like that, boom, everybody disperses and they go home and watch it on television.
Yeah, usually this is held on Super Bowl Sunday,
Well, it has fallen on that, but I would think, in thinking back, because I've been asked that question before, most of the time it's fallen on the week between the championship games and the Super Bowl, which is great.
Perfect, because I know in years past I thought, well, some people are, getting ready for the big game. They can't get a chance to really tune in.
No, it has fallen on Super Sunday before.
For viewers who might not know the format, how do you explain the stepladder finals? I think you kind of touched on it a little bit.
Okay, they spend all day tomorrow and Sunday morning qualifying, and then the 5 high scores qualify for the stepladder finals, and that the last 5 are televised. So the person that comes in as a 5th seed plays the 4th seed. The winner of that moves on to play the 3rd seed. The winner of that plays the 2nd seed, and it moves on to the person that comes in with the highest score only has to win 1 match,
Just
but there
one
is a
game.
negative side to it.
Sure.
That person is sitting around while 4 plays 5, the next one plays 3. I mean, so everybody else is bowling except that top guy is waiting until the very end. So there are some downsides too to being the number 1 seed.
Did you ever watch bowling?
I did.
On ABC.
Yes.
I did too. I thought it was fantastic watching some of those great bowlers, and it's still actually kind of fun to watch nowadays.
It is. Brian Voss, Mandan native, and I mean there were some other people that.
What gets me is the guys that don't stick their thumbs in the holes or their fingers in the holes. I still see a lot of it happening today. Younger generation are throwing it with both hands. Is that something you would try?
No, but Sarah asked me this morning when I bowl, whether I do it with both hands between the legs, and I said only if I need a spare, because then I wanted to go straight down the alley.
Without getting in, and I'm not sure if you know anything bios on some of the bowlers that are coming to town, because I believe they're capped at 120 right now.
I think so.
Any storylines that we should maybe be looking for?
Not that I'm aware. I am meeting with Brian tomorrow afternoon, and we're going to go over all that. We're at least get a little idea who's doing well so I can kind of prepare. The main thing is this thing moves so quickly. Brian knows these bowlers, so I'll be relying on him as far as his expertise and things like that. But I just need to know who they are, where they're from, and because I've done it for so many years, I do remember the people. If somebody's back and has been in the stepladder finals before, I'll remember them just because I've been involved in it.
Okay, so before we let you go, Wayne, I've got a trivia question for you. 3 strikes in a row is called a what?
Turkey.
Yes. You're qualified to become a play-by-play.
Now, if we just get those bumpers out there, that way everybody's scores will go up just a little bit. Bank shots, just like in golf.
I'll tell you what, I got kids, and we did that for many years. So the tournament starts again tomorrow. What time, if they'd love to watch the games in action, what time is it
We
start?
go on the air on Sunday at 12:30.
Right, but if
people want to go out there, I'm not positive on this,
so
but
I'm sure early in the morning.
It starts in the morning, and it goes, and then they have a banquet, usually have in the past. I don't know if that's the case again this year, but they have a banquet for all the bowlers on Saturday night to say thank you, and it's a big event.
And then Sunday, what time are we signing on?
We sign on, I believe it's at 12:30, and I can guarantee you by 1:30 or 2 it's done. I mean, it just
goes so
boom,
quick,
boom.
doesn't
it?
It's
great.
I mean, you got the 2 bowlers head-to-head. Those games are fast.
I'll bet I could look back, Jay, in my notebooks that I've kept. I could tell you because I make the bracket as they go, and you and I are the same in this way. We just love competition, and it's so fun to just watch this thing unfold and see who comes out on top.
Yeah,
There's some money involved in it, too. So.
There's a good paycheck because you get some pretty good talent coming to town. Wayne will be tuning in. 40th Annual KFYR TV Budweiser Bowling Classic back at Midway Lanes. You can catch Wayne on the call Sunday, the stepladder finals. Thanks, Wayne.
See you on Sunday.
All right. It is 10 minutes past the hour. We'll take a quick break. We'll come right back here to KFYR Plus next.